Hello. My brain's not braining. Yeah, but hello. So the question today was, oh, the stream is so far behind. That's fine. Was, oh no. I've accidentally. You know what? It's fine. I'm having some difficulties. I just want to move my face. Yeah, Cooper, you're correct. I don't know much about Layton to give any, like, cool trivia stuff. So that's, like, the closest I've got. And now I realise that I've probably accidentally, like, moved the game out of center. That is not what I wanted to move. There we go. I was accidentally pressed on the wrong things. Okay, so... yeah. Normally I talk for a little bit longer, but I am just going to start the game. Because I really want to play this. Is everything on? Yep, everything seems like it's good. Okay. New game. And now I'm just gonna put Melons as the name, if that fits. What do I do lowercase? Okay, you can't even see what I'm doing. It's fine, because this is on the bottom screen. Melons. Okay. The story and characters in this game are entirely fictional. Any resemblance is completely coincidental. I have my favourite drink with me right now. Yeah, today's the stream's really far behind. Oh, we got the anime cutscene.
Daddy?
Oh, the voice acting.
Where are you going? Daddy? Daddy?
Oh no, now that she has a voice, I don't know how I'm gonna... when she's not speaking, I'm gonna have to be like... I'm gonna have to try and... It's not actually tea, it's coffee. Ha! Loser. That is a joke. This seems like it's emotional. I should be paying attention, not calling Cooper a loser. Ooh. Hello, Katrielle. And now she's making me want to yawn too.
Right then.
I'm surprised at how well it's working. Like, the stream's behind, but I'm looking at it on my phone and, like, everything looks fine. The cutscene seems like it's doing good. And just everything. Oh, she's got a little hat. Do da do da.
Today's the day. My journey as a detective starts here.
I mean, if there's voice acting the entire game, then I won't have to play it out. But it might just be cutscenes as voice acting. Katrielle and the Millionaires conspiracy. I wonder if there'll be some millionaires. Yeah, she's adorable. I just want to scoop her up in my arms and like hug her. Do 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 do. I love this little montage. It seems very cute. Oh. I'm so happy that the game actually works now and stuff, and I get to play it and stream it. Aww. I bet you this is gonna make me sad that there's only one game about Katrielle. Because all the other Layton games are about Layton, believe it or not. Who would have thought?
Dear Lucy, I've opened a detective agency on one of
So she's got a
London's
friend
most
called
happening
Lucy.
streets.
Maybe, or a person called Lucy. Oh, I need to press for the
Any
speech to
mystery
continue.
solved. That's the Layton Detective Agency's motto. I can't wait to find out what mysteries are waiting for me. You must come and visit me if you have the time. Yours
Yeah, she's got a
faithfully,
friend.
Katrielle.
Katrielle, Katrielle, Katrielle. That's how I pronounce it. Katrielle. Lady and a Tramp, like that good old Disney movie. Where they have the spaghetti and they slurp it and they kiss.
Phew. There, all done.
The dog, I do remember that. I do remember that there was a talking dog. I don't remember much about the game, but I do remember that because that's kind of hard to forget.
Who said that? Was it you?
Can you really solve any mystery?
Oh yeah, I'm Katrielle. Of course I
You're
can.
not surprised?
It's only talking.
Only talking? Is it true? Huh? I want some proof. Can you really solve any mystery? Seeing hang that sign gives me an idea. Let's see you try your paw at this puzzle.
What are they doing? Oh dear. Care for cake. The letter K has fallen down from the sign above the cake shop. Use the three triangles. You can't see the three triangles because they're on the bottom screen, but... Okay, I've got to make the letter K with triangles. This is quality content. I had a feeling that the puzzles might be done on, like, the bottom screen, so... That was to be expected. Oh, that is not okay. I'm just gonna do this. It's not very professional, but now you can see what I'm doing. And then I'll switch it back. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no idea. That is not okay in the slightest. Um. I understand. I definitely feel like it's got to be the straight bit. Or maybe it's like... yeah, I was doing this thing called sarcasm. I know you do actually know that I was doing sarcasm, I'm just... Oh dear. 2-hour stream of trying to make a K. Because, like, I feel like that could be part of the K, like, the wooden bits there. And it doesn't, like, finish. Come on, this game is like 7+ or something. I think I can solve it. Oh, what if it's like... Men's W struggles for 2 hours. You know, the one memory I have of my first time playing this game, because I have played it before, it's just so long ago I don't remember anything, is that I was constantly searching up the guides for the puzzles. Because it was that terrible. But that was 4 years ago, so I thought I might have had character development since then. Wait, no, if that could be like... that... Makes... that is not okay. Oh dear. What if... It's kind of okay. Well, there's like hint coins. It's okay, it's followed down from the sign above the cake shop. Use the 3 letters to make letter K inside the box. You can move them around. When K is formed, the success message will be displayed automatically. Place the triangles carefully. So it looks slightly like a K, okay? I do not cry. I'm trying my best. Or maybe if I do that, and then another, maybe if that one down there and of this one, like, what does that look like? I have no idea what I'm doing. What if I just quietly, all the triangles need to be rotated. But I don't remember how they look like when they started. So, does it mean like they need to be rotated like this? Like all of them are just not straight? Or whatever. Like, weird. Oh, that looks promising. We got this. That goes there. I feel like I'm making some progress. Just a tiny bit, but... Then that goes... there? No, what was my... what did they even think was progress before? I don't remember. Oh, like, that bit was what I was thinking. This makes no sense to anyone watching because they can't hear my internal monologue. You could give me a hint, Cooper, you know? Um... Maybe I meant to make the shape of a K, but not the, Yeah, that was just what I was about to say. And the way I thought that, then saw you type it afterwards. That was what my brain was thinking. I mean, I didn't think about that till just this second, but... You know, I can rotate it. I'm just kind of... not for some reason, Oh, and then this one... Wait. I am so close, but I need to get it exactly right. doesn't really give me an indication of like how big the gap's meant to be. I feel like that one there is definitely right. It's these two that are being a little bit silly. That looks so much like a K. I am so close. It's okay. I've just spent like a good how long's the stream going on for? A good 21 minutes. Well, I started the stream, so I've spent like at least 15 minutes doing this puzzle. It feels like oh, it's probably like 10. Also, I'm gonna quickly what? Okay, I just quickly made you a mod, Rachel. You didn't miss much. I'm getting there. I am so close. This is starting to look like a K. You know, this is the first puzzle. First of many in a puzzle game. Yeah, the main thing I remember for the one time I did kind of how I did it was that
This is an interesting one.
I have to switch it back to the top screen.
Mystery or any puzzle solved.
There we go, got it. Woo! I remember searching tutorials a lot when I did play it, but it's been so long that I've forgotten everything about the game. And all I remember is that I've searched tutorials a lot and I never finished it. The sign is fixed and the shop is now open again. Care for cake, anyone? Pickrats are both a commodity you earn by completing puzzles and a measure of puzzle difficulty. The higher a puzzle's pickrat value, the harder the puzzle will be. Each time you get a puzzle wrong, the available pinkrats diminish, so think carefully before you answer. Okay. Woo.
All right. You seem to be up to scratch.
Thank you. Why don't you step inside?
Yeah, I'm something of a genius, you know? Spent 15 minutes on the tutorial puzzle.
So, what can I do for you?
Look at me.
I like the fact it's voice acting. It means I can just stop for a bit and not have to act out their voices.
And? All right then. And I have total amnesia.
Ah, a dog with
This is very similar to Detective Pikachu. I seem to remember like the
It
talking
might make more sense. I feel like I'm
animal
me, but
and
not
detective
really me.
stuff.
I don't even know if I'm pedigree.
Is that all?
I don't even know if I'm
that's not all.
pedigree.
I want you to find out who I really am.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I'm a talking dog.
Got anything else? A diabolical box that kills you? A letter from the future? A relic from an ancient civilization? Nothing like that?
Nothing.
Well, this is my first inquiry. Perhaps it's fate. All right then. Any clues?
Well, not everyone can hear me talking. Some can, some can't. It's very rare to find someone who can, actually.
Some might call it destiny.
That dog! It just spoke! Ooh.
Is this like our apprentice, helper,
And here's
friend,
another rare someone
man?
who can hear you talk.
Who's this?
She looks so
Apparently, he's
smug.
my assistant. I told him I don't need help, but he won't listen.
Overly dog-eat. No one wants that.
What's all this about, Miss Layton?
This talking dog wants me to solve the mystery of who he is and where he comes from. So, we've had our first inquiry.
Incredible, miss. Such a fascinating case from day one. Your reputation obviously precedes you.
So we got to solve the mystery of the talking
I
dog.
don't believe you told me your name.
Ernest. deepest grieves,
She's
miss.
not talking to you, Ernest. She looks so unimpressed.
That's just what he's like.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Yes, drink the tea.
Anyway.
Drink the
I-
tea. Drink the tea.
I can't even remember my own name.
Well, do you remember anything else at all?
I've got a vague memory of a tower or something falling down, and then lightning flashing across
That
the
sounds
sky.
rather dramatic.
That's it.
Oh, goodness, golly, not much to go on, is it?
Who
Goodness
are you?
golly.
It certainly isn't. I've no other cases at the moment, so why not? I'll do what I can.
You will? Well, that's great.
Oh, but I must insist on my fee, even for man's best friend.
Oh,
We're gonna charge the dog. Okay, the dog's got cash.
Here's the paperwork then. Now, you'll need a name. How about Shirl?
sure.
I kind of wish there was subtitles on the top screen. They're only on the bottom screen, but I wish they were on both, to be honest. But oh well.
It really suits you.
Oh, that's splendid, sir. Being named after such a prestigious figure, I mean.
Like I said, who asked you anyway?
Who asked?
Here, Shirl O.C. Combs. Shirl is a great name.
For a girl.
Don't yap, Shirl.
Stop calling me that.
Surely there's no need to get angry.
Cat, are you in?
Ah. Inspector
Oh.
Hastings.
Yes, I want to save my progress so far. I'm just wondering about if there's a save button. Okay. Oh, now it's lagging. Maybe it'll fix this up in a second or two. Oh, now I have to speak. Inspector Hastings, whatever is the matter? You look positively beside yourself. Oh dear, it is really lagging. So the anime cutscenes are fine, but this is what makes it lag. Understood. You won't believe what's happened. Who is this loud-mouthed, long-nosed nuck? He's got more collar than me. I mean, it's not lagging too badly, it's just kind of slow, but I think this bit's meant to be slow in terms of frames anyway, so... This is Inspector Hastings, Hastings Show from Scotland Yard. Despite appearances, he's actually responsible for ensuring London's safety. What's that mutt doing here, eh? Don't tell me you've gone and bought yourself a pet cat. No, it's a dog, not a cat. Pet? Pet? Do I look like a pet? Don't answer that. I don't think he's one of the ones that can hear you. Ah, it looks as though Inspector Hastings can't understand what you're saying, Shirl. Of course he can't. Like I said, it's an exclusive club. Most people just hear woofs and barks. Ruff. And yet, in a straw poll of those present here, 2 out of 3 are in the club. I can't help it if Super Snitch here isn't one of the enlightened ones. What are you muttering about, Cat? Sorry, Inspector. To answer your question, no, Shirl here isn't a pet. Rather, he is my very first client. The first to have signed on the dotted line and to enlist my services. Well, strictly speaking, miss, he can't sign anything. Of course, he's digitally impaired. An excellent observation. Is Luke like the name of Professor Layton? Because otherwise I have no idea who Luke is. An excellent observation, Ernest. Let me rephrase that then. The first to have put his paw print on my paperwork. And now I actually have to speak as the characters, and I don't remember what it sounded like from the cutscenes, so I'm just trying my best. Is this some kind of wind-up? Well, anyway, we haven't got time to be discussing pets. I've got a case I need you on, Cat, and I need you on it right now. Oh, I think I've seen, like, some images of Luke, then. How intriguing. Why the urgency? And why do you need me in particular, Inspector? Because we all know you're the best. You've proved that when you've helped me out in the past. With your little grey cells on the case. We'll have it solved in no time. I think. I hope. Well, probably. His confidence in you is inspiring, Cat. Don't you worry, Inspector. There's not a case in the world that Miss Layton couldn't crack. My issue with doing voices is that I can do voices, not accurate, but I can do voices, but I forget what voice I do for which character. Any mystery solved. That's the Layton Detective Agency motto, you know. Well, let's hope you can put your money where your mouth is, because we need all the help we can get on this one. Also, I'm finding it slightly hard to speak because I'm slightly ill, and this time it's difficult to speak, and I have to read a lot, which... This is gonna go great. Perhaps it's time you told us what has actually happened, Inspector. Well, it's hard to believe, to be honest. Are the people in this game British, or are they somewhere else? Just want to know. So I could give them certain British accents. That's tricky, you know, Essex and, like... To be honest, I mean, you never expect, like, that something like that's getting nicked. I doubt Katrielle's Essex. She isn't wearing more suntan than the sun itself, so I don't think she's Essex. London. Good day, mate. Something's been stolen, a burglary case. I'm British, I shouldn't be doing fake British accents, but it's funny. Of sorts, yeah, but not your average run-of-the-mill burglary. Or I could just speak normally, and that would be British, because I am British. This affects everyone in London, in the whole of Britain. Well, now I know it's in London. Gosh, really? What could be so important? Oh, I actually made Ernest Essex, I think you better just come to the scene, then I'll explain everything. That sounds like a very good idea. Lead the way. Hello? Isn't there a little manner we're forgetting here? It's established law that I'm British. And am I not drinking tea? I mean, right now I'm drinking coffee, so might as well call me American, but normally I drink tea. Hello? Isn't there a little matter we're forgetting here? What about figuring out my true identity? Oh yes, well the trouble is... This new case just sounds a lot more interesting. Interesting? You decide which case to investigate based on how interesting they are, do you? Exactly! I'm glad you understand. I already love Katrielle. Well, pardon me for only being a talking dog. I really must try harder to be more interesting. Oh, now, Shirley, don't be like that. This guy probably thinks we're insane. Your case is important to us too, but we're experiencing a high volume of inquiries at present, and you've had one new inquiry. One. I don't know how to do accents. I don't think I could do an American accent. I'm American. No, I'm walking here. I don't know. American. I don't know American. What am I saying? Never mind. Clearly the inspector here has his knickers in a twist about something. Let him jump the queue if he has to. Got his knickers in a twist. That's a really old English expression. At least I think it's English. Got his knickers in a twist. Good then, that's settled. America! 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 Good, that's settled then. Now, let's get to the scene and start investigating. Where are we going, Inspector? Just down the road, as it happens. To Big Ben. Big Ben? The Elizabeth Tower, I presume? Not Burly Benjamin, who lives a few doors down, surely? Oh, cutscene, mate. I think it's cutscene. The hand that feeds, case 1. I can rest my voice for 3 seconds. I think I need to press on the screen. I always forget when I need to do that. Happy anime time! How has the hand been stolen? It's like seeing part of my life in anime, because I've seen the Big Ben. Oh, now it's back to this. Good gracious! The hour hand, it's missing! There's a crisis in Great Old Britain! Yeah, I'm afraid so. It was reported to us this morning. So, that's what this is all about. One of the hands from the clock tower has been stolen? Unbelievable, isn't it? We've got to catch the hooligan who did it and get the hand back quick, smart. I know the apostrophes like help you pronounce or like do his accent, but also it's very confusing to my brain because he just kind of, it makes me read it so weirdly. But there are 4 faces on the Elizabeth Tower, aren't there? Even if this one hour hand is missing, the other 3 faces will still show the correct time, surely. That's right, I mean, certainly it may be a little inconvenient, perhaps, but to describe this as affecting all of Britain, isn't that rather an exaggeration? Yeah, my better off said the same thing, but it's much worse than a bit of an inconvenience, not knowing the right time. The problem is, we're due a visit tomorrow from Ambassador Fawkes de Fawful. Fawkes de Fawful. Oh yes, I remember reading about it in the Times. It's the anniversary of the Treaty of Rome, isn't it? But what does that have to do with the Elizabeth Tower? The ambassador's going to be received at a venue in sight of the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. And as a symbol of the timeless friendship and cooperation between our 2 lands, they planned on giving him a present, a pendant modelled on the hands of the Big Ben. Oh dear. Yeah, so you can only imagine that the conversation is going to turn to the subject of the clock tower at some point. And it's not going to look too clever if the very hands the pendant is modelled on to have been half-inched by some low-life scoundrel the Met can't catch. Obviously, I think by Met he means Metropolitan Police, because I was like the police of England. me explaining the English shortened words. Obviously, it'll be plastered all over for the foreign press as well. It's a blooming disgrace, is what it is. I see, so that's why you're intent on tracking down the culprit and recovering the missing hand before tomorrow's engagement. Exactly. We really need your help on this one, Kat. Of course, I'll do everything I can. Our nation's pride is at stake here, as you say. Well, that's a relief. I was worried you'd turn me down. Obviously, Scotland Yard will be carrying on with its own investigations. At the same time, it's all hands on deck, just like the missing hand. I've got officers scouring the area around the tower, so you can ask them if they've got any leads. I didn't realize how much reading and speaking I would have to do. This is like a full-on English lesson. I mean, it's good, but my voice is gonna be dead by the end of this weekend because I'm gonna stream Pokemon tomorrow probably, and I'm just, but yeah. I've got officers scouring the area around the tower, so I can ask them if they've got any leads. Leave it to me, Inspector. We'll get started at once. Gosh, miss, it's so rousing when you take the bull by the horns like this. Oh, no. No, wait a minute. What now? Well, as this is our first case since the establishment of the Layton Detective Agency, I'd better show you the ropes. Let me explain how I like to carry out my investigations. Oh yes, please do, Miss Layton. This is the tutorial. First, touch the magnifying glass. Investigate icon at the corner of the lower screen to switch to investigation mode. Investigation mode, the cursor on the upper screen changes to a magnifying glass. Then we find stuff. Woo, tutorial. Blah, 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 blah. Who needs to read tutorials? Not me. So slide on the lower screen. Ernest, sweetheart, you're breaking the fourth wall. Stop it. Get back in there. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Stop it. Stop it. Yes, I understand. Got the hang of it. Got the hang of licking her boots? Shut up. Yep, sorry, I mean, you're a fast learner, stripes. I can speak. So let's get straight down to business and start investigating. Let's start with the top of the lamppost, shall we? So, if I... Oh! The top of the lamppost. You found a hint coin. Golly gosh, a little coin dropped down, look! Yes, that's a hint coin. They can buy you hints when you're solving puzzles. Of course, like real money, once you spend them, they're gone, so only use them when you really need to. You'll find them hidden in all sorts of places, so leave no stone unturned. I see, so hint coins are shy little creatures. They're coins. Are they? Come on, Cat, what are you dawdling there for, eh? The case, woman! The case! Now, Inspector. Less haste, more speed. Investigation needs to be carried out carefully, and above all, you must record everything at each step. Teaching Grandma to suck eggs, aren't you? Okay, I might be British, but I have no idea what that phrase is meant to mean. Let's just go over the most important items in my bag. Touch the bag icon at the lower top, blah blah blah. Cat's journal. Oh, there's a save button. Puzzle index. Wardrobe. I'm not gonna make her look like the carrot though, don't worry. Blimey, you got enough in that bag of yours, Kat? Ever heard of tidying? It's this crazy idea where you actually get rid of stuff you don't need. No, I've never heard of tidying. What's tidying? Looks at my room, which is a mess. What's getting rid of stuff? We don't do that here. We just have hundreds of toys in our bedroom. Or that's more a me thing. Are you saying as in the characters in the game talk ridiculously, or I talk ridiculously, Cooper? And people don't even talk like this. I mean, obviously I don't hear the accent really, because, like, I'm British, so I don't really hear the accent. No, it's perfectly fine as it is. The trick with any handbag is to know where to find everything and what to use when. It's only really that guy that's speaking ridiculously. Okay, good to know you hate me as much as always. That is a joke. Well, you're, You see, Rachel, my mum calls it hoarding. That's what my mum calls it. I call it collecting, but yeah. Good, that's covered the fundamentals of the investigation process. Now it's time to put the theory into practice. Yes, let's solve the mystery. The clocks are awfully high off the ground, aren't they? Then you must zoom in, Ernest. Zoom in. Open your eyes and zoom. Zoom in, miss. How do I do that? Just pull out the binoculars. I don't grab my binoculars, but I don't actually know where they are. I do actually unironically have a pair of binoculars. I don't know where they are, so I can't just find them and stuff. Oh? No, that's a glass bottle. Don't mind me. I don't think they're on my windowsill though. That's what it used to always be. You know, binoculars aren't really necessary for a one-off joke. Alright, just whip out my binoculars. Yeah, I don't know where my binoculars are. Sometimes you may notice the magnifying glass, zoom, tutorial, blah blah blah. Let me solve the mystery! Let me solve the mystery! Now I know how to zoom in to a clock tower. Oh wait, I need to drag. Oh wow, there's a hand missing. Who could have known that? It's true, the shorthand really is missing. Oh my, I needed to know that. Oh, but of course, the other clock faces all have both hands. Yeah, it's only on the one side that the shorthand has been taken. The other three are unaffected. Oh, so it's just one shorthand that we're looking for. I got what you're looking for. I got what you're looking for. Even a shorthand from one of the clocks on the Big Ben clock tower would be a very sizable object. Yes, it would be. Not something that can disappear easily. Les Layton movies? I did not even know there was Layton movies. And yes, we should. I mean, we have that group chat for a reason. Why not just watch a movie on it, you know? Okay, not something that should really disappear easily. Obviously, we've searched all around the clock face as well as the base of the tower. But that hand's just disappeared. I think the thing that broke me off is that "and" is a word. So when he says "hand" without the H for like his accent, I just read "and." Yeah, but I definitely love to watch the movie at some point with you and probably Cooper. Yeah. But that's just disappeared into thin air. And I mean, if I really enjoy this game, which I know the first time I played it, I really enjoyed it. I just don't remember anything, and I never finished it. And if I really enjoy this game again, there's nothing to stop me playing older Layton games. So I could even end up playing those, you never know. But that Anne just disappeared into thin air. This is turning into a very interesting case indeed. A quarter of London doesn't know what time it is. Is this set before everyone has, like, phones or watches or something to check the time? A quarter of London doesn't know what time it is and you call it interesting? Alright, now that we know what we're dealing with, it's time we start investigating. Yeah, the only reason I went for this game first was because I played this one before, and I remember I liked it, but I didn't finish it. But like, if I really enjoy this and I want to play more Layton, I will definitely play more Layton on stream. I mean, it's not gonna take me 100 years to... It's not gonna take me 100 years to, like, complete it. And then I'll need to find another game to fill in the slot, so I could just be another Layton game, you know? We just start by stepping back and looking at the bigger picture again. So touch zoom out on the lower screen. Zoom out. I don't live close enough to Big Ben to see Big Ben and look at the time. I'd have to travel for an hour if I did that. Where do we start, Miss Layton? Well, time is of the essence. We have to solve this before the Ambassador Foxter Fofo arrives tomorrow. Let's begin by asking Inspector Hastings' team what they've learnt so far. That's right. Why do the work yourself when you can get someone else to do it for you? Nonsense, Shell. We can't afford to duplicate effort. That's all. Half the time I make her sound like a rich posh girl, and half the time she sounds sweet and innocent. Okay. I feel like I'd enjoy it either, to be honest. I used to be obsessed with these like mystery games on the 3DS that I'd play with my mum called Secret Files. And like mystery games are always fun, I just haven't really played any recently other than literally the game I'm playing right now. So it could be cool to get back into mystery games in general. So, yeah. Nonsense, Cheryl, we can't afford... I already read that. Okay. Of course. Don't know where my binoculars are. I can't... And my binoculars never got to see to the Big Ben. I don't have a window in the sky. My window's just, like, next to me. Come along then, you two. No time to lose. Coming, miss. Okay, time to start investigating. See what Inspector Hastings has to say. That's gonna be more reading, isn't it? We just talk to him as well. Inspector Hastings, can you summarise what you found out so far? Not a fat lot, really. There was a Bobby on the beat last night who confirmed nothing was amiss at 11:50. Okay, British translation. British translation. I translate British slang for you. Times. Okay, so what Inspector Hastings is saying is there was a Bobby, which is a police officer, on the beat, meaning the police officer was doing his walking around, like doing his patrolling last night, and nothing was wrong at 11:50. That's what that means. Okay? You see, it's great you got someone British here. I can translate the British slang. It wasn't until 6 this morning that we got a report from a stunned local who happened to glance at the clock. So it's between 11:50 and 6 AM. Oh yeah, I used to love some of the Nancy Drew books, so the games could be cool. I think it was Nancy Drew. I don't remember how many I read, but I used to love them. We came to confirm the reports straight away and found it to be true. The hour and was well and truly gone. You're welcome, I am the best translator. So at 11:50 last night, the clock was fine. By 6 this morning, the hand was missing. So we're looking at a window of about 6 hours in which the crime was committed. Yes. That's about the size of it, yep. But wasn't there anyone else who looked at the clock tower in that 6-hour window? We're looking into that now. I've got officers asking locals if they saw anything. There must be someone who looked at the clock in all that time. No doubt if we went door to door, we could find some witnesses, but that would take time, wouldn't it? But we just don't have that kind of time. Told ya. So we just have to manage with what we know. Already, you mean? Pretty much, and those ants are massive. It would have taken someone a fair old while to make off with it. That's for sure. 6 hours. What is this? What's she thinking? Oh, we've got the first part. You can't see the lower screen, but there's like a scepter thing and I have to put the first part of the puzzle. So I assume we have to get that many clues. So 6-hour window. As you investigate progress, you'll unlock certain staff clues. In each case of 6 clues to uncover. Once you found all 6, you'll be able to solve the case. Clues may arise from statements that appear to have nothing to do with anything. Can you use your sleuthing skills to piece it all together? If you want to look at the clues you've gathered so far, open Katrielle's bag and look at the current case file. We need to refresh your memory. The case file is the place to look. Okay, so first clue. Inspector Hastings, according to Inspector Hastings, the clock hand must have been stolen in a roughly 6-hour window between 11:50 PM last night and 6 AM this morning. Okay, so we need 5 more clues. Case file has been added to Kat's bag. Oh, it's so exciting to be investigating a case at last. What do we do first, miss? We'll start by interviewing members of the public, Ernest. Gosh, that sounds like proper detective work. Yep, it is. Let's find out if anyone around here has noticed what's wrong with the clock tower, and if they might have useful information for us. There are rather a lot of passers-by here, aren't there? How do we know who to ask? The more people we talk to, the better. So let's get started. And there's more than one place to investigate. Next, you'll see blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna quickly save the game because I'm always paranoid about stuff going wrong. Okay. You seem like a passerby. Is this the guy out in the street holding his cup of... Oh no, it's a camera, not a cup of tea. That's good. Top of the morning, do ya? Are you Jacksepticeye? Got to answer a few questions. We're meant to be asking you questions. Oh, alright. I'm investigating the extraordinary disappearance of the little hand of Big Ben, see? So, did either... not me struggling over a British accent. So, did either you happen to see anything around these parts last night, such as, for instance, as a person or persons transporting a large and like object. I like the way they put the accents into the speak, but also that is so difficult to read. I forget to do the accent. Gosh, he's getting straight to the point, doesn't he? He's asking the very questions I was about to ask him. Oh, where's my manners, eh? Sorry, I'm Douglas Dirt. Everyone calls me Doug. I'm a reporter with the London Times, see? Are you readers at all? Oh, I'll say personally I think the London Times is the best paper in the city. I don't think they're going to be ripping a mask off him considering he stopped pretending to be a monster. But it could be him. Maybe he's asking questions so that we think that he doesn't know it, and then we won't suspect him, and then boom, it's him. Oh, I say personally, the London Times is the best city in the paper. I already read that. Ha ha ha, you're too kind, lad, although I do make it my mission to dig up the most dirtiest of dirt and uncover the most unsavory of sieves. What kind of dirt are you digging up, Douglas? I mean, saying the dirtiest of dirt makes it sound like you're digging up some certain type of dirt, you know? And at present, as I mentioned, aforementioned, I am investigating the disappearance of the Big Ben's and... As it happens, we're investigating the same thing. Perhaps you might share anything you've learnt? Sorry, investigating, you say? Well, that's a turn up for the books. You don't look like detectives, I must say. If I had to guess, I'd have pegged you as the young couple out for a walk, out walking your lovely dog on the delightful morning. Yeah, we're not like that. Oh, I am a detective. Haven't you ever heard of the Layton Detective Agency? Layton? I know of the famous Professor Layton, of course, but I didn't realise he had an agency or people in his employ. Always nice to have signed up with a complete unknown. Really inspires confidence. Oh, what a blow. Mind you, I didn't really expect any different. Don't worry, Miss Layton. You'll be famous soon enough. I'm quite certain of that. Anyway, as it happens, where did I get the word time from? I was at the office all evening yesterday, penning my latest article. I did not observe Big Ben at all. I'm afraid to say that my own investigation is just getting underway. I have nothing to impart at this present time. I see. Well, thank you anyway. I wish you all the very best with your ongoing investigation. Investigative activities, of course. Likewise, sir. Good luck with yours. And hiccup for iconic Big Ben petty crime or international conspiracy. Alarm bells ring across Britain. Haha, stories like these write themselves, eh? Gah, methinks it's gonna be a smasher. Smasher means good. It certainly is if we don't solve this before the story breaks. There'll be all kinds of repercussions. You're right, we must press on with our investigation. Okay, now I've got to I guess him. That seems like the next person we have to investigate. Heh. Well, how long's it been, would you say? He looks shifty, but I bet it's not him. Like, he looks like you're meant to suspect him, but then it's not him. How long? I'm sorry, do we know each other? I'm fairly sure I haven't met you before, sir. Know each other? In a way, yes. In a way, no. Is he one of the millionaires? Because I assume there's millionaires, so it's called Millionaires Conspiracy. I think the scarf's too tight. Woof. Oh, so it's kind of like... Yeah, sometimes there's characters like that, like just in every single game. Like, Persona 5 has... Like, Persona has Igor in just everything. Hi, Nixis. Glad you can make it to the stream. I hope your headache is, like, better. I'm currently talking to Stachin Scarfen. He wears a scarf and his name's Stachin Scarfen. People like leaves washed along in a river, sometimes meeting, sometimes parting. If they part, then the leaves have to leave to go their separate ways, you know? You've rather lost me, I'm afraid. I don't suppose you noticed anything about the Elizabeth Tower last night, did you? I was already dreaming sweetly by nightfall yesterday. You're an early sleeper, are you? So you wouldn't have seen anything? Is that all you wanted? Tell you what, how about a little puzzle to occupy the mind? Oh no. Oh, I'm glad you can make it, Nixis, but if you get too tired, make sure to go to bed. Or sleep. Or... You say go to bed, you already said you're in bed. Like, sleep or something, and... I'm glad you're here. I say a puzzle? You get to watch me struggle at a puzzle again, because I struggled so hard with the first one. The world is full of puzzles, Ernest. Sometimes during the course of investigations, people do come out with puzzles for you to solve. It's like, oh yeah, solve the mystery. Here, have a puzzle. Make the letter K. So let's see what sort of puzzle we're dealing with here. And I'm gonna have to put it on the bottom screen. Because the puzzles are on the bottom screen and I record the top screen, so I just have to mid-stream switch which hands of time. The clock is currently showing 3:30. Okay. If you write... Okay, I'm gonna just do that. If you write on the lowest screen... I love puzzles, I'm just terrible at them. I spent 15 minutes on the first puzzle. It's great. If you write on the lowest screen by touching or sliding, your letters will be detected and input in the frame on the upper screen. If a letter you wrote cannot be detected, a question mark will appear. What's the minimum number of times to touch? The clock is currently showing time as 3:30 PM. It would be nice if the hands of the clock would show midnight. What would be the minimum number of places you'd need to touch on the clock to show the desired time? What? 11? I don't know why I put 11. I don't think I understand the question. Minimum number of places you'd need to touch on the clock to show the desired time. Well, we need it to be midnight and it's 3:30 PM. So... I don't know what that is. So... you know, If I lose, I lose. If I lose pick rights, I lose. 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Okay, enjoy your dinner. I'll probably be halfway done with the puzzle by the time you get back. Yeah, I feel like it's a trick question, but also my brain's going straight to complicated. And straight with complicated, I've got like 9. I don't know. What if it's 0? 0.
This should do it, I think.
Oh, I got it.
Any mystery,
I was right.
any puzzle solved.
It was a trick. I did it. It was 0-0. I am so smart. That was my first attempt. Now I need to make sure the top screen's actually, like, in the right place. Yep. I don't know how it shrunk a little bit, but you know what, that's fine. It's fine. Well, I did it. You did it. There was no need to touch the clock at all. All you need to do is wait for the midnight to come. Woo! People's gonna get back out and be like, I solved the puzzle instantly. Ha! The hand of time to be added to the puzzle index. Very impressive. Let's hope you tackle all the puzzles you're going to face so convincingly. Oh, just I need to sort out the screen. Give me a second. It's just not the way I like it to be. I think that's about right. Yeah, okay. Is it center? Yes, okay, good. I just need stuff to be perfect sometimes. We need to investigate all we can around here. I suggest we head close to the tower. The scene of the crime at last. I'd say this is rather exciting. I need to explain to you how we move around during investigation, don't I? Oh, more tutorial. Back to map. At the bottom left of the investigation mode panel, you'll see back to map button. Touching that switches from investigation mode to relocation mode. The orange flash markers show points on the map where we can move to you just touch a marker to go there. Information about this point, I don't need to read out the tutorial, but that isn't important. Back to the story. It looks like we can get inside Elizabeth Tower from the entrance there. So let's head over and see what we can find out. Okay. There's stuff on the bottom screen, trust. It's just not a puzzle, so I'm not going to bother switching to the bottom screen, so I'll just make my way over there. Bop, bop, bop. Do 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 do. The entrance to the clock tower looks to be over there. Oh, the police office. Oh, the police officers seem to be examining something. Let's ask them what they found. Okay, so then I go like this. I'm actually going to save because I haven't saved since like before the puzzle. So I'm going to save. We're having a lot of fun with this though. Like, it's great. It's very different from my normal type of game, which would have combat, well, either turn-based or normal combat, but I'm having a lot of fun. You know, solving the mystery. Sometimes it's nice to switch up the kind of formula of game I play. Hello, hello, Miss Layton. Inspector Hastings has instructed us to give you full cooperation. Yeah, sometimes when I set different scenes, my OBS just kind of breaks, but I can definitely try that in between the next stream and stuff. For now, I'll just stay with the moving it up and down, but I can probably like I can try that for next stream. I mean, also this stream is more on the fun plane. It's like, it's fun to stream stuff because I have people in the chat, like, talking to me. So if my brain does get wander a little bit, there's people talking to me and I can just say stuff in words. Inspector Hastings has instructed us all to give you full cooperation. I already read that. Like, for a while it was just Cooper that was able to make it to my streams, but now I've got like... But right now, Cooper's not here, and it's not like I'm alone. I've got Nick, Sis, and Rachel, you know? And yeah. So long as there's someone, I'm bound to be having fun. Wonderful, so I don't need to explain. Could you just tell us what you found so far? I'd be glad to, miss. We have ascertained that on the night in question, that being last night, there was no one here. No one at all? Not even a janitor or something? Correct, there's a room behind the large clock faces, known as the clock hour. What was I saying? Known as clock room hour. This room was locked overnight. So is the clock tower always empty overnight? Except for when works are ongoing, yes. When the servicemen are in, they sometimes work late, apparently. But last night the servicemen knocked off early, it seems. So there was no one around who might have seen the thief? I think we're assuming a lot the fact it's a thief. Because while it's missing, there's nothing to suggest it was actually stolen. It could have just fallen off. You know? Sorry not to have better news for you. Well, my friends always make me smile, Nixis, so you being here, Rachel being here, Cooper being here, this game in general makes me smile. Everyone just makes me smile. And I'm having so much fun, and I'm glad that you think it's good to see me smile. And now I'm smiling even more. Okay, I already asked one police officer. Where's the other one? Are you a police? You're the only other person here. You must be a police. Hello, miss. Let me say... Oh, yes, that's right. Miss Layton, Inspector Hastings mentioned you. He, Oh, yes, here it is. You're assisting with our investigations. I see. So we share information and resources. Thank you, officer. That will be very helpful. Another on-the-ball detective, is it? Yes, this is DC Nick Booker. One of Inspector Hastings' men. Nick Booker? Thrown into the profession, was he? Perhaps you'd be so kind as to tell us what you've learned about the case so far. Yes, well, according to our inquiries, it seems there's been an outbreak of, Ah, yes. of metal theft in the capital recently. Also, this is suggesting it's a theft because there's an outbreak of metal theft, and I assume the hand's made out of metal, so they're saying that this is probably a theft because the hand's metal and there's metal theft, and someone wants to melt down the metal of the hand when they could get metal anywhere else more easily, I guess. Metal theft. Yes, I think that's what it says here. Yes, metal has been stolen from factories and warehouses. Really? What on earth would anyone steal pieces of metal for? To melt them down, sell them, to sell metal. Metal can be pretty valuable sometimes. Scrap metal and stuff. Some metals are valuable, Ernest, and thieves can sell scrap made from them. Me and Katrielle just share a brave wave. She reads my mind. Sell them for high prices. Yep. Yes, according to my notes here, the missing clock hand was made of, oh yes, a very valuable metal that would fetch a good price if sold. Okay, so now I've got the evidence that it could have been stolen. So we're continuing along this line of investigation. I see. Metal theft. Well, thank you for your help, DC Booker. Don't mention it, madame. I'm just doing what it says here in my notebook. Well, we got the second clue. Metal theft. I bet that's what this one's called. Now I need to fit into the bit. Which I'm not going to bother switching the screen over because it takes me 3 seconds. Metal thefts. Do you think I need to press buttons to make it move on? According to DC Brooker, there has been a recent spate of metal thefts in the capital. Certain types of scrap metal sell for considerable sums of money. Yeah. Now, we've spoken to the investigating officers. I think it's time we had a look inside the clock tower. Yes. But it's locked, isn't it? Shouldn't we talk to PC Beat? So, do you think? Yeah. She's happy that there's stolen metal. I think she's happy there's a clue, but yeah. Excuse me, PC Beat. Would you be so good as to allow us entry into the clock tower? Why, yes, of course, Inspector. Hastings gave us instructions to cooperate fully with you, Miss Layton. Step right in. Thank you. We'll all come in if we may. I must warn you, it's one long staircase when you get inside. I hope your leg muscles are working. Oh, yes, definitely. We never skip leg day. I'm gonna save the game because I am paranoid. If I just save. And then I do that, and do that. And now we go to the clock room. Molly! What of stairs? My feet are killing me! Sorry, I just put my all into that. What do you mean? I see Katrielle at the gym, like, every day, you know? Because I also go to the gym all the time. I am not lying in the slightest. I'm lying. Ernest grieves. You should be ashamed of yourself getting tired out so easily. You're panting harder than he is. Oh look! It's spectacular. I've never seen the internals of the clock tower before. Magnificent. Being inside such a huge and important landmark like this is rather splendid, isn't it? The clock face and the cogs are so enormous. Yes, it's quite exciting being allowed inside a place that's off limits to most people. That sounds like someone wants to trespass in places. Alright, you two, get over yourself. Ah, I just remembered something. I forgot to mention before. Oh, what's that? Was there an elevator? Or something? No. Okay, she's mentioning a tutorial thing. Okay. Sometimes, as you're investigating, you come across something unexpected. Unexpected, miss? Yes, as you can see, moving the magnifying glass will notice peculiar disturbances in some places, like puff of dust almost. When that happens, be sure to investigate thoroughly, even if the magnifying glass hasn't turned orange. Look hard enough and you're sure to be rewarded. Okay. So, making sure you investigate all those nooks and crannies carefully. Let's give it a try now. Okay. Yeah, there's dust. Oh, what do we get? You discover a reddish wrist watch, which can be added to the collection. Collection box, pursue items. They're just for fun. Okay. You never know what you might find while you're hunting for clues. So leave no stone unturned, Ernest. Not one, Miss Layton. Very good. So let's get back to the task at hand. Ah, I think perhaps that a serviceman over there, look. Oh yes, you're right. Let's go and ask him if he has any useful information for us. I am generally having so much fun right now. Like, I don't know if you can tell from my smile, but I am enjoying myself so much with this game and this stream and just everything, and I feel like that's important to mention because I'm just so happy and I think you guys should know that. Yeah, it's like Pokemon where you steal from children when you beat them in a fight. We just find a lost watch and we're just like, yep, mine now. I mean, it's a watch, of course she's gonna put it in our pocket. Call it a pocket watch. That was bad, that was terrible. Hello, man. Hans Lipsky. Hey, what are you doing inside? No entry to the public. I got access because I'm Katrielle, the amazing daughter of Mr. Layton. I don't know his actual first name. I'm glad that you guys love that I'm happy. It's alright, I'm Layton Detective Agency. The police gave us permission to investigate here. You're a serviceman for the Great Clock, I take it? No, yes, I'm Hans. Hans Lipsky. If this is for the missing hand, I already said to the police everything I know. You people are drilling a hole in my belly. Drilling a hole in my belly. Okay. Well, I am sorry to ask you to repeat yourself, but would you mind telling us what you told the police, Mr. Lipsky? Lipsky? Can Lipsky? That was terrible! Oh my god, this dog's worse than me. You see, the reason she got special access was because she's just built different, you know? He can't help his name, Charles. There is nothing for telling when the hand went missing. I was already at my home. I don't know nothing. You went home early yesterday? I understand. The day before, I was working until after midnight, fixing the clock. So yesterday I go home early. Was there anything unusual about the hand that was taken? It wasn't loose or misangled or anything? Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. They would trust that. Cooper, welcome back, and you never guess what? I completed the puzzle first attempt. Like, first attempt, I got it right. Welcome back, though, Cooper. Layman. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to outdo the police in any kind of game or just anything. The police are normally rather useless in shows and stuff, or sometimes they're useless in real life too, but you know. Was there anything unusual about the hand that was taken? It wasn't loose or mistangled or anything? No, I fixed it only 2 days ago, like I tell you. Then I put it back. I make sure it is good. Fixed on. Everyone in this game talks a lot. It's not a complaint, it's just my voice hurts. I see, so there's no chance that the hand dropped off, then? Slipped out of your hands, perhaps? Police already investigate everything in here around Clockface, but they find nothing, and they have gone now. Yes, tell me, Mr. Lipsky, when did you notice that the hand was missing? Same time like everyone else, when I look out the window in the morning. I see missing hand. Oh, so were you alive where you live is in sight of the clock tower and in sight of the face with the missing hand, I see? No, yes, I am living close to here on Chancellor Lane. Gosh, how extraordinary. The same street that the agency is on. Ooh. It's strange that we didn't notice the hand was missing ourselves. This is sus. Exactly, I am sure I remember seeing it when I looked at the clock tower this morning. Or are you not facing the face? That's not this one. Oh. Did you look at a different face? It depends on where you're living. Okay, is that another clue? Yes, that's another clue. I'm just going to move the clue into the right place. He's sus, but also I'm still convinced that possibly the hand wasn't stolen and it just fell. But I don't know. There's something about metal theft which you missed, which means there's evidence that it could be a theft. But like, also I'm not sure if it is. The clock tower serviceman Hans Lipsky claims that he confirmed that our hand was firmly attached after he repaired it the day before yesterday. He's sus, but he's a little too sus, if you get what I mean. Oh, something there. Hint coin. Something here. What enormous cogwheels? I suppose they're necessary to drive the huge clock hands. 5 hands present and correct on this face, at least. That would be good. That would be a good puzzle, wouldn't it? I'm a face, but I have no eyes. No ears, but no mouth. I do have hands, however. What am I? As it happens, though, there's a different puzzle here. Look, do you want to try it? No! I am terrible at puzzles, but I will. Well, I'm the personal assistant of the great detective Miss Katrielle Layton, so I ought to tackle a puzzle or two from time to time. Okay. Gotta go back down to the bottom screen. For the puzzle. Okay. Oh, the premise is at the top. I'll just read it anyway. Try your hands at the clock and ball puzzle. The objective is to move all of the balls into the corresponding area of the clock. The balls can be moved vertical or horizontally, but the lines in the number on the clock act as barriers. They cannot be crossed. You also cannot touch other. You also cannot jump over. Where did I get the word touch from? You cannot touch balls. Okay. What did I? You cannot jump over other balls or place one ball on top of another. Slide the balls to move them and touch the arrow to change the clock time. I struggled so hard to read that now I have no idea what I've said. Oh. Okay. Into the right areas. They mean the area on the right? Or the area that is right? But this is right. So I guess I do that first. Oh, I'm starting to get this. Yeah, you just walk down to like the London Eye and to go on it, and then someone just kind of throws the puzzle at you. They just get out a puzzle box. Me looking around myself as though I have a puzzle box. They just grab a puzzle box and just go, pow! Throw it at you. Okay, so I assume I have to make this into like that, and then pop that there, and then make the time lower. No, wait, higher. Oh. Is there a number? I got this. I just need to keep going. There's be a number which doesn't have something there. Yeah, there. And then pop that one there. And then... Nice. Yep. One at a time, I think. I think that's the way to do it. Slow and steady wins the race. Pop that there. This puzzle, I think I've got it. It's just gonna take me a little bit of time. I just keep pressing buttons till it works. Do. I need one that doesn't have a thing there and doesn't have a thing there. So like 29? There we go. I need to switch these ones over. Like that. And then like that. And I need to get that one to the top. Wait. Come on, I must be getting there. Oh, does this one... Huh. This one doesn't seem to... Okay, I need to get that to there and then... Okay. I need to get it to 1, then I need to put that there, get it back up to 2, then get it to that, then to that, then to that, and done!
So, in conclusion...
Call me a genius!
That's a relief.
Woo! Puzzle solved! And now I'm going to switch back to the top screen. There is an easier way to do this, I just didn't set that up before the stream, so... Yeah, but I can always sort it out for next stream. Yep, that's correct. Woo, I did it. Amaze balls! I was going to the puzzle index. Good work, Pinstripe. You're clawing back some respect here. Why, thank you, Shell. While merely a personal assistant to Miss Layton, I do hope to provide myself useful in the puzzle-solving department. I really don't remember saying that I wanted a personal assistant. Go away. Oh dear, miss. Please don't reject me. Bro, you've already been rejected 9 times. Get over it. Go buy an ice cream or something. Oh, now I want ice cream. Okay, now I'm going to save because I haven't saved in a bit. Part of me wants to play till I solve the first mystery, but the other part of me doesn't know how long the first mystery will take me and doesn't want to overcommit. Okay, it's been nice having you here, Nixis. I hope you sleep well. The mechanism is vast as well, isn't it? And it keeps ticking despite being one hand down. It's lucky there are 3 other faces showing the correct time. The people of London rely on Big Ben to know the time. I guess this is said before everyone had phones or watches because no one uses Big Ben to tell the time. I just looked at that, didn't I? Yes, I just did. Yeah, I'll keep enjoying the game, hopefully. Seems to be working fine. Where haven't I looked? Is there something here? Seems to be in working order. It's be horrible only being able to tell the time by the Big Ben. Oh, there, I haven't pressed there. I thought I hovered my mouse over there before, but I guess not. The clock faces are so vast, it's really rather strange seeing them from the inside. Apart from the missing hand, there doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. Is this another clue? Or are we having a scene? Okay. Or is she figuring something out? 50s. Well, I wasn't alive in the 50s, so I don't know. I don't know anyone that was alive in the 50s, so I can't even ask anyone. I'll just call my nan and be like, hey, did you used to have to look out your window to look at the Big Ben when you wanted to know the time? Maybe apart from the missing hour hand, nothing seems to be out of place. Golly, there are no clues at all. I would have expected to see some trace of the crime. After all, it's such a large object to make off with. We need more information. Let's go back down to the ground. There's something I'd like to ask Inspector Hastings. Okay. I knew this time would come, the descent. It's all right for you, but I'm taking my life in my paws climbing down these stairs. Ruff. Ah yes, with your short little legs. Get off. Now, Shell. It's safer this way. Ernest will carry you down, won't you, Ernest? I will. Yes, Ernest. Hey, what did you pull that face for? I haven't got fleas, you know. I didn't pull a face. Yes, you did. Come along now. No arguing. Just tread carefully, Ernest. Yes, miss. Okay, now I've got to go all the way back to Parliament Square. I am gonna quickly drink some water. There's Inspector Hastings. Look, even from this distance, I can see his the furrows in his brow. Perhaps his investigation isn't going very well, miss. Perhaps. I'm gonna save the game again because I don't want anything to go wrong. Then I close, and then I talk to Inspector Hastings. Oh, Cat, what have you got for me? Who did it then? Who's the culprit? We don't know yet. Please, Inspector, calm down. I'm still in the middle of my investigation. Oh, I see. I have a quick question for you, actually. According to Mr. Lipsky, your officers examined the clock face, is that right? Yeah, of course. I had them check the clock room for the clock face and all around outside as well, but there are no clues, no fingerprints, nothing. Maybe it just fell. There are really no traces at all, are there? Well, I had them take samples from the floor and the walls and from the clock faces. They're being analysed back at the yard now. When will the results be ready? It shouldn't be much longer. So, what's your next move? I think we'll head back to Chancellor Lane. We will? You mean we're going back to the office, Miss Layton? I trust that she's got something up her sleeve. You can't do that. We haven't got anywhere yet. I need your full attention on this case, Cat. Inspector Hastings, please. You mustn't be so blinkered. Sometimes you have to take a step back in order to see things for what they really are. Is that so? Yes, so if you'll excuse us. Oh, you're not serious. She's gonna go back, drink some tea. Are you sure leaving the scene is the best idea, Cat? I mean, it does work. Sometimes when I'm stuck in a game and I put it down, I then win as soon as I get back. Sometimes a break is always the best for solving stuff. Yes, of course. Come along now, you two. Let's go back to Chancellor Lane. It's no distance. We'll be there in a jiffy, on the bike. Oh yes, I should explain about how we move around during an investigation. More tutorial. Can't wait till the second case where it won't be tutorial. It will just... This case is very much a tutorial case, I think. I'm not reading that out. I never read tutorials. So simply a case of moving the magnifying glass over your bicycle and examining it. Okay. I understand. That was all I needed to know. So I just need to do this. Go to Chancellor Lane. You're right at Chancellor Lane corner. Well, here we are, Chancellor Lane corner. There are a lot of interesting shops around here, aren't there? It's such a lively place. We're here for a mini break, aren't we? Good idea. First, let's have something to eat. You know the old maxim, a rumbling tummy is a detective's downfall. Never heard that before, but okay. Yeah, no one says that. Of course they do. Well, they should do anyway. You know, thinking about it, I don't know this street very well at all. Even though it's where the agency is located, this is a perfect opportunity to have a stroll down the lane and get better acquainted with our neighbourhood. Orkies, eh? Well, at least I don't have to be on the lead. Interview people from the neighbourhood. He looks like that guy from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. The guy with the nose. Oh wait, most of them have noses. The guy with the like shell guy that lives by the sea and just sells like clams or something. It's been a hot minute since I watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Also, I'm just standing for a second because my legs hurt, but because I've been sitting still for too long. But yeah, okay. Arr, this place serves the best seafood in town. So it does. I've sailed 7 seas and this place tops them all. Now I've had a bellyful, I suppose I should be heading... Gotta get back to work. Let's see, what time's Big Ben got? Oh, good, at least it's not the band Jack's clock face in view from here. That would have been just my luck. Especially seeing as how I'm after losing me watch and everything. I really rely on the old clock tower now. Gosh, the missing hand of the clock is already inconveniencing people, it seems. Exactly, which is why we need to be pushing on with the investigation, not sampling every dish on the menu. Okay. Talk to this guy. Oh look, what a lovely terraced area this restaurant has. See you, Bella. Can I take your order, Signoria? Thank you. Golly, he's a little over-familiar, isn't he? Just before we order, I wonder if I could ask you something. Has there been anything unusual happening around here recently? Anything unusual? Well, a lot of cutlery has been going missing lately. Forks and spoons and things. Oh yes, and a silver tray as well. You mean they were stolen? I cannot say. There were no signs of breaking and entering, and no cash taken. So it doesn't seem like a burglary exactly. It's the Millionaires conspiracy! Definitely. That's definitely just not what the game's called, and I'm just going off of that. I see, well thank you. Now, would it be alright if I ordered? I'd like the squid ink spaghetti with the fetid herb salad on the side, please. Sounds delicious. And then the chef's ominous omelette, special the hellfire risotto, and the mushroom surprise gnocchi, please, all at the same time. We eating everything. And they say dogs have eyes bigger than their bellies. For a minute there, I actually thought you were attempting some serious sleuth work. What did I just tell you, Shell? An empty stomach is a detective's worst enemy. Okay, I must go and write all that down before I forget. I would have forgotten long ago. Oh, is that another clue? Okay. What's the clue this time, Katrielle? That goes there. Missing cutlery. That makes sense. She looks so happy about each clue she figures out. Missing cutlery. Woo. Also, next time I can save, I'm gonna go make myself like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or something, because I kind of need a warm drink because my throat is dying a little bit. Also, I do need to stand up for a bit because the way I stream is sitting on the arm of a sofa that's in my room. which it's okay, but it does hurt my legs a little bit after a while, so I need to stretch occasionally. Oh, that was absolutely delicious, I do believe. I may be full. And maybe you just ate for 4. She like me for real. Stop making out like I'm a glutton. You and Ernest shared the food too. Yes, and it was yummy. Well, anyway, shouldn't we be getting back to the investigation now? Good idea, Cheryl. We simply have to recover that hand before Ambassador Foxter's visit tomorrow. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've satisfied our appetites, yes, but now we've enjoyed a meal. That's something that must come before anything else. Dessert! Yes! I agree. You want more? There's an extra stomach for dessert, don't you understand? Well, there is a nice looking cake shop further up the street. Yes, you're right, Ernest. I've admired their cakes through the windows for too long. I'd already made my mind up to pay the place a visit before long. This is the perfect excuse. We're never going to find that hand in time. Trust the process. I'm going to save the game. And I am going to go and quickly make myself a cup of tea or something, because my throat hurts. And I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. Oh no, I see America in the chat. Well, I'm back and I have coffee. I accidentally added way too much coffee, so then I added like a mountain of sugar to make up for it. And now I don't think I'm ever going to sleep again because this is way too much caffeine. But oh well. Okay, now we continue with the game. Baker Lipsky. This person's also called Lipsky. Lipsky was the person at the clock tower. Smell that delicious sweet scent. So this is gonna be like a whole other clue. So our break is actually giving us more clues. Seeing all these tasty treats lined up before my eyes is making my tummy rumble. You're hungry after that 10-course meal? Reject sleep, embrace Layton. Well, I mean, even after the stream, I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna play Minecraft with Cooper. Stop being American. I used to do the exact same with Pokemon. I would bring my DS to I would sneak my DS to bed with me and I'd just play it in my room. Like I'd go to bed like a whole entire hours later than I was meant to, which was a big deal for me because that happened when I was like 10 and 10-year-old me had a bedtime. Cooper, are you the only person that didn't play your 3DS under the blanket? Oh yeah, you didn't have a 3DS because you're a loser. That is a joke. Some half joke. L. Common flaming L. Don't mind me. Well, you know what they say, Cheryl? There's always room for dessert. Yeah, there's an extra stomach. Now let's investigate all the tempting offerings they have on sale. How about investigating the case? Oh, I say the pastry chef looks awfully familiar. Do we know him from somewhere? He's related to the person. Yeah. Hello, looking to take little something on Tuesday, but you can't decide what? By the time I had a Switch, I stopped having a bedtime, so the Switch for me was like, didn't really count, you know? I could just take it to bed and I wouldn't get in trouble. Oh, you're the service man from the clock tower. No, he's his brother. That's it, yes, it's Mr. Lipsky again. So you run a cake shop as well as being a technician for the clock tower in Elizabeth Tower? You must be rather busy. Of course I do not. I'm Alex Lipsky. Running the pastries is my only job. You mistake me with my twin brother, Hans. He is working in Big Ben, not me. Oh, I see, you have a twin. Well, that does explain it. How extraordinary bumping into both of you on the same day. And how interesting that you've both gone into such different lines of work. No, yes, at first maybe Baker and Technic look poles apart, but there are more similarities than you think. Really? What kind of similarities? We must both be good with hands. We have always had skills to work with complicated things since we were young boys. My Bratsy works with clocks, I work with cakes, but we both must work with our heads and our hands in the same way. It does sound like you've both chosen very different difficult professions. No, yes, anyway, you are coming here to buy cakes, not to talk, I think. Please take a look and tell me what you want. I said I wouldn't, I said that, I generally might just play till I finish the first case, because I've been excited to play Layton, and I spent so long trying to make it work. And, like, you know, if I end up finishing the first case at 2 AM, I don't think that's the end of the world. Thank you, we will. We'll have a good look around at everything. I mean, I already have 4 out of 6 of the clues. I think I'll be okay. I think it shouldn't take me that much longer. Hello, child. Also, ignore the fact that I keep playing with my fringe. It's just something I tend to just... I always seem to be doing something with my hands. So, like, I have this stress ball, but also... The stress ball's now warm because I played with it so much that now it feels weird to hold. So instead I just fidget by pushing my hair back. Like this. Over and over again. These cakes are simply divine and so beautifully presented too. Alex really is so talented. He can make a cake in any shape you care to think of, you know. It all looks so sumptuous. I can never decide what to buy. I think I'll have one of those. No, yes, no, yes, or maybe... no. Yes, when I come here, I always end up mimicking the charming ways Alex speaks. The giant teddy bear? Is that important? What a strange place to find a big teddy bear like this. It's so sweet, isn't it? But then again, it is a sweet shop, haha. Yeah, Katrielle, my reaction's the exact same. She liked me for real. Me and Katrielle are one and the same, definitely. Real and true. That was terrible, Ernest. Then again, I'm normally the one that makes puns like that, so maybe I'm just both of them, you know? They both like me for real. Truly terrible, rough. Sorry, anyway, I suppose it's just here as decoration, isn't it? She still looks so disgusted and disappointed in him. No, Ernest, I mean, it was absolutely awful. Truly awful, rough. Well, you'll just have to grin and bear it. This is my level of jokes. Oh, God. Oh, wait a minute, though. There's something strange about this bear. What's strange about the bear? What's strange about the bear? What's strange about the bear? Haha, this is not a bear. It's one of my cakes. Oh, it's a cake. Really? It's not a real bear? I had no idea. You can tell at all. It's so realistic. Is everything in here actually one of your creations? It's like that meme where everything is cake. No, yes, everything you see in my shop is cake or pastry. Even the walls. Made by me to look like something from everyday life. I almost can't bear it, you know? So I can see you have a rare talent, Mr. Lipsky. It is my fun to see how much like real thing I can make my creations. I use all different ingredients from around the world to make things look exactly like life. At this moment, I experiment with wafer. Yeah. Everyone is secretly cake. The shirtless man on my desk, secretly cake. The teacup that says Alex's big mug faded is secretly cake. everything is cake. It's because he's he licks his lips. I didn't even notice that. He does it because he's planning to eat you. He just goes nom 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 nom. No, yes, my customers like it. They want these cakes for presents for their friends and for parties. Bear is made mostly with wafer as well, and the eyes, they are chocolate. Wow, I'm so impressed. Let's have more of a look around, miss. Okay. There's an awful lot of things in this shop. Yep, he has cake. Mr. Lipsky said that all ornaments and decorations in this shop were cakes that he made himself. Which presumably means that these flowers aren't real flowers, doesn't it? Yes, you're quite right, Ernest. On closer inspection, they are actually made from icing sugar or something. I wonder what they'll taste like. Miss Layton, no, you can't possibly take a bite out of such a beautifully made object. I can, and I will. What did I hover over? That. Oh, that's not important. Okay. A clock? He can tell the time. He must be evil. Oh, it's a clock cake. Of course it's a clock cake. That explains why the hands aren't turning. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I only thought it was a real clock at first. I need to find one more thing to investigate. Is it this? Cupcake. Oh, there's a dust. They're dusty. Whoop. A multicolored macaroon. It's almost like stealing. Have you made your decision? Oh, it's so hard. Everything here looks so tasty. By the way, Mr. Lipsky, did you know that the hour hand of one of the clocks in the Elizabeth Tower has gone missing? No, yes, I know, of course. My Bratsy is worried about it. Yes, Hans said he was hoping to have it repaired as soon as possible. He cannot relax if the clocks are not running as they should. No, naturally, I understand how he feels. This game so far is false advertising. Where are the millionaires? That is a joke, but So, you have decided what you'd like? Oh, I'm so sorry. We're so busy admiring all your wonderful decorations. Yes, I think I'll go for some of your profiteroles, please. No, yes, but you would have to wait a short time if you don't mind. I always make my profiteroles fresh. I only put cream into cases when they are ordered, never before. That way cases remain crisp like they should be. Ooh, I'm licking my lips already. Good. Then I go into the kitchen and make for you. Please wait here. Okay. We're gonna look another part of the puzzle. Picked up a scent cat. Oof. Actually, the rubbish bin there has caught my eye. What's sus about the rubbish bin? I thought it did look a little bit weird. It could do with being emptied, couldn't it? The rubbish is spilling out. Is it cake? Yes, which seems out of place in such an elegant shop. It looks like it's mostly paper in there. Perhaps we should investigate? Such a scam. I don't think the bin is cake. I thought everything in here was cake. The bin does not seem to be cake. What? There's lots of shredded paper in the bin. That's suspicious. It's a sketch of something. By the look of it, I wonder what. You can't tell with the paper, all in pieces like that. No, we'll have to do something about that. Oh no. Oh no. It's puzzle time. It's puzzle time. Let's see if I can solve this one as easily as I solved the last two. Okay, paper caper. Okay, I need to put it back together. Ah, so you can turn them different sides. Okay, some of it's already done. There's only certain ones that would fit there, and it's that. Oh, I didn't even mean to put that one there. And it's this one. No. Or this one. Yes, that one fits there. I think it's only really the first puzzle I've actually struggled with so far. The first one. The rest of them I'm doing pretty alright. That looks correct. That looks like it should be over there. And that should be like... Huh. Oh, this obviously has to be there. Because, like, that's the only one that fits there. And that goes there. That's meant to go there. That's meant to go there. Oh. It's this bit that looks wrong. The rest of it looks pretty... Oh no, this bit also doesn't look that right. Oh, like that, and then like that. Oh, this is correct. It's like an octopus thing. Submit.
I've seen how to solve this now.
Oh, it's not.
Katrielle, not
That
good.
looks correct. Okay. Let's try that again. Is it going to restart me all the way from the beginning of the puzzle? If so, that's horrible. Okay, no. Oh yeah, that bit doesn't look right. Oh.
This should do it, I think.
I was so close the first time. I lost some points unnecessarily. But, like, at least I did it. That was relatively easy. Woo! I forgot to read the note on the back. That is fine, though. I just want to make sure that I've put this back, the top screen back correct. I will make it better for the next stream because I can just set a different scene to have one on the bottom screen and switch between them, but for now, this will just have to do. Oh look, you can see what it is now. It looks like it's some kind of recipe for squid bread, apparently. Ugh, that sounds really unappetizing, even to me, and I'm a dog. Ruff. Look at the back, though. What's on the back? There's something drawn on the back as well. Let's see. It's the missing hand from the Elizabeth Tower clock. And there are instructions about how to make it too. It's a blueprint, miss. I bet it's a blueprint to make a cake that looks like it and he didn't actually steal that. What the devil is this blueprint of a hand of the Big Ben doing in a rubbish bin of Al Klipsky's pastries? This is definitely suspicious, but I don't think it's him. I think we'll keep hold of this particular piece of rubbish. Is that alright, miss, without asking? I mean, It was in the bin, Ernest. I think it's safe to assume that it's no longer something Mr. Lipsky wants. Oh, and here is the man himself. Look. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here are your Lipsky special profiteroles. Oh, thank you so much. No, yes, thank you, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. I'm sure you will. Goodbye now. Good, now I've taken care of dessert. I think it's time we headed back. Finally, back to the matters at hand. Ruff. We've actually found a lot of useful stuff on this break from the main mission. Yep, we've got our 5th clue that now I need to sort into place. Sock hand blueprint. We need one more clue. I am going to finish the first case today, I think. Sock hand blueprint. Pieced together from the scraps of paper found in the rubbish bin in Lipsky's pastures, sketched on the hand on the back of a recipe was a drawing of the clock hand. Yep, and now we go back to Chancellor Lane Corner. So I go back to here. Should probably save the game. Haven't done that in a hot minute. Oh, I'll save it after this conversation then. Alright, Kat, where to next? Ruff. You've done the restaurant and the cake shop, please tell me. You're full now. Yes, I couldn't eat another thing. So, let's carry on down Chancellor Lane. If we keep heading north, we'll arrive back at the office. Oh, I know what you're thinking, miss. We're stopping on for a quick strategy meeting, aren't we, to discuss our next move. Wrong. There's a lovely little boutique shop next to Layton Detective Agency. I thought we could have a peek. We're still on our break. Have a peek? A boutique shop, miss? Alright, that's enough, Kat. Get your mind back on the job. Come on, Ernest. Back me up here, Ruff. Well, if Miss Layton wants to find even more delightful clothes to wear, I'm all for it, actually. Okay, Sim. That is a joke, but, give me strength, Ruff. Come along, the boutique awaits. Let's save the game, save the game, save the game, save the game. And then I go here. Oh, here we are outside the Layton Detective Agency. So, where's the boutique shop? It's just next door. Come along. Are you really, Detective? I'm starting to have my doubts. Woof. Will it be open? Do you think, miss? Perhaps it's closed for the day. It's just a small shop. You could be right, Ernest. Well, there's one way to find out. We just click on the front door of the shop. Oh wait, that's the detective agency. That's the boutique. Yeah, okay. The door won't budge. It looks like it's closed today after all. Don't bother. Sorry, miss, but at least you can easily come again another day, seeing it's just right next to the office. But I'm in the mood for shopping now. Do you think it's really closed? You don't think the owner will open it up for me? Katrielle. Know when to give up, Kat. Granny Riddleton. Deary me, young tearaway. Never look where you're going, do you? Sorry? Just look at that puddle at your feet. Goodness, you're right. My shoes would have been ruined. Thank you, madam. I am very grateful. Haha. Oh, don't mention it. Sood is terrible for getting wet, isn't it? It's funny that there's only a puddle here and nowhere else. I wonder why. Huh. There's nowhere for the water to drain. Of course, that's the trouble. Speaking of which, there's a funny little conundrum I know about drains. I wonder if you've come across it before. A puzzle. This random lady's giving me a puzzle. Oh, time to switch back to the bottom screen again. Do 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 do. Oh, what's one of these? Here is some very complicated pipe work. If you turn on the correct 2 valves out of the 8 valves at the top, water will flow out of all of the exit pipes at the bottom. If the pipe splits into 2, the water will flow both ways, but only in a downward direction. Touch a valve to select or deselect which pipe you will send the water down. Figure out which 2 valves are the correct ones. Okay. Oh. That's a lot. Water will flow if you turn on the 2 correct valves out of the 8 at the top. Water will flow out of all of the exit pipes at the bottom. Hi, Pokemo. I'm currently struggling at a puzzle. Welcome to the stream. If the pipe splits into 2, the water will flow both ways, but only in a downward direction. So water will flow out of all of the exit pipes at the bottom if I do the correct 2, but only in a downwards direction. Select or deselect pipes. So that one goes there, 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 and there. And then B goes there, and there. Wait, so A covers that one? Oh wait, it doesn't go to that one. It goes this one, and wait, it goes. Oh wait, it does cover that one. A. No. God, this is confusing. I mean, the last 3 puzzles I did well on, it's just this one. And the first one that I struggled with. So A goes there. There. And there and there. Then that one goes up to E. And then E goes down to that one. And it doesn't connect to the final one. So A is that one, that one. That one, and that one. So I need one that goes to this one. That one, and that one. If I circle things. So of course it doesn't show the bottom, so circling things doesn't even help me. H goes there, there, and like there. G goes down there. Down there and down there. F goes. I have the best feeling about F and A, but A might not even be right. So F goes there, there, there again, and I guess there. Wait, so A goes there, there. Oh, my brain hurts. B goes here. There's just too much going on the screen that my brain just can't remember what I'm doing. B goes there, and then there, and there. C goes there and there. Oh my god. My brain, it's so confused. Maybe if I use this might help me. Can I not erase that? Okay, good. We're erasing it. Okay. Then if I... Okay, so, A goes there. There. And there. And I think here, so it goes to those four. Then I just need one that goes to the other ones. So... B goes, like, there, which we already have. There, which we already have. And then there. There. I think I can shoot this up more with the lines. Yeah, but B doesn't have it all, so... B does do a lot, so if I just erase everything again... I'm trying to be smart. It's not very... I'm not very good at being smart, but I'm trying my best. All the lines were like confusing, so I'm gonna just start them again, but from B this time, because B is giving me a pretty good feeling. Imagine if I'm just predicting it wrong and it just goes a completely different way. Goes down there, and that goes down there. And then D goes down there and down there and just kind of joins up, so it's not B and D. Now I need to draw my little lines again because I've conjoined them all. Oh god. There's only so many times I can get it wrong. There's only so many numbers. But I want to be cool and get it right my first time, you know? So it's not B and D. I'm just gonna redraw B because, like I said, I have a good feeling about it. If it doesn't even work like that and it just goes down there instead. God, I don't know. E goes down there. E seems like maybe it might be the one. B and E. It goes like that. Oh yeah. No then. I mean, it's not like I don't even know if I'm doing anything right. It just looks like I know what I'm doing because I'm drawing complicated lines. Okay, I don't think it's B. E seems like it's alright, but I don't know. Maybe if I just draw the lines of each of them and take a picture on my phone. That is a joke, but that might actually help. F is like, okay, I might as well draw G and H just to see where they tend to get to. G goes there, and like G just consistently goes down there. And then H goes down like that, probably. I think I'm just gonna go for A and E, and then I can see how the water flows if I get it wrong. And then I can work off that. I don't mind losing a couple of points. Nope, that was not it.
I see how to solve this now.
That happened so quick.
Katrielle, not good.
Okay. That's only a certain amount I can do. Yes, I know what to do. It's just complicated. Wow, I lost Pitcraft. I care so much. Okay, so it's not A and E. If I like just go back on the stream a little bit to where I lost. Right, okay. That seems a little bit annoying. A was like they kind of just went straight down. I think it's because there's lots of gravity. Yes, because gravity exists. That would make sense. So it's not A. I think I'm starting to understand how the water works now. So I'm going to draw my lines again. So I think B would just go down there. It wouldn't really go anywhere else. Okay. No, wait, it might go down there as well. Yeah, I think B would go like there, and then there, and then there. I went for E, and E goes there, there, and there. I have a good feeling about B and E. I'm just gonna keep trying stuff and hope. Nope. That was. Oh wait, no, that might have been it.
To solve this now.
Yes, that was it. Okay.
Mystery or any puzzle solved.
I mean, that was my second. guess, so I just took a really long time making my first guess. Woo! I'm not doing too bad at these puzzles. I did it! Type nightmare. That definitely was a nightmare. That's a fitting name. Wonderful, dearie me. I wish I could solve the problem of the puddle like you solved that puzzle. There's always a puzzle here after it rains. I'm doing better than I did the first time I played this game, which I don't remember anything from the first time, but I remember I looked up tutorials a lot, and I haven't looked up a tutorial yet in this playthrough, so I'm doing great. Oh, did it rain yesterday then? One of my neighbours said it was raining in the middle of the night. Yes, I don't know what she was doing up, mind you. It sounds like it was just a passing shower or two, though. Rain in the middle of the night. Is this the final one? Yes, this is the final clue. Just gonna pop that in. Wait. Come on, let me grab it and just pop it there. Overnight rain. Yeah, I've gone by through puzzles in 4 years. Unless you're talking about Lego DC Superfin puzzles, where it's like that thing where you have to slide a piece and one of those, then I struggle, but apart from that. Overnight rain. Yeah, I got it on my second guess. Oh, we got all of them. I got it on my second guess. I just took ages making my first guess, and I did it well. Yeah, I was the culprit. Case complete. What? Have we figured it out? What is the solution? Solve it. Solve this case. Let's go. Ha ha ha! I've got it. I know what happened to the missing clock hand. You do? Indeed. This mystery is history. That rhymed. Who did it then, miss? All in good time, Ernest. We have to call Inspector Hastings first. He'll want to hear this, of course. In fact, yes, I think the results of the forensic analysis will be ready by now. Oh, I mean, I am the villain in Cooper's Law, so, you know. Ernest, could you trot over to Scotland Yard and pick up a copy of the results? You mean the analysis of those samples they took from the scene? Yes, that's right. Once we have that, I'll explain everything. We're gonna get the anime cutscene? Yes, the anime cutscene!
Doesn't make any sense, Kat. Clock hands don't just go missing overnight.
Well, not necessarily. What if the hand melted during the night? That's a
Melted?
No. Just no.
I mean, I said it might not be stolen, but...
Aha! Yes! The hand of the clock must have been an enormous wafer.
Now you're taking a
What?
biscuit.
Well, traces
It's
of a
all...
substance that
It was cake?
found at the base of the clock
Put me
tower.
down.
What? Everything is cake?
Picking this up, please.
The samples collected from the scene certainly could indicate a wafer-like material.
It was a wafer and it melted?
It had me confused at first, but of course, wafer makes perfect sense.
Oh, yes. Wafer makes
Everything is cake!
sense for the kitty cat. But for the rest of us...
That's a reference to Kit Kats, I guess, because he said for a kitty cat.
It's a bit hard to swallow.
It's the truth that's crazy, not me. Because the truth
Is stranger fiction. Yes.
Really?
It's highly probable that the culprit is
Who's the culprit?
someone
someone
used to
soon-
cooking cakes and pastries on a
So, the Lipsky cake person.
In other words, a confectioner. We're looking for a master wafer maker.
Ooh. Oh, she looks stunned now.
You again? What do you want now?
Well, Mr. Lipsky, it's about the person responsible for the missing hour hand.
Eh?
It's you, isn't it?
Ooh.
What are you talking about? This is not fair. You can't.
It does not like doing the... It does not like the voice acting when it's like this for some reason. Because when it's at this bit, the frames are really low because there's not much moving, but the audio just kind of applies to the frame rate, so they're talking very weirdly.
Evidence you want? How about this?
It's drawing of hand.
It's drawing of hand!
I believe you made this, didn't you?
Go on, Katrielle.
As a plan for your brother, who had you make a giant clock hand out of wafer biscuit.
This is pretty ridiculous, but that is okay. Oh, not the lightning being found out effect. Anime cutscene, I hope, because that will do better with the voice acting. No, okay.
I was not enough careful. Like idiot. I made stew. I dropped the hand.
Oh. I mean, it wasn't stolen. He just dropped it and it broke.
Now Ambassador is coming.
So his brother made a version of it out of cake.
Are in pickle.
So you came up with the idea of a wafer hand to buy
It's a very
his
interesting
time.
solution. Make it out of cake. Everything is cake.
No, yes. It was only thing I could think of. But my Bratzy is not to blame. It was all my idea.
Everything is always
Bratzy,
cake.
No. I thought a plan, not you. Quiet, Alex.
I mean, I was right that it wasn't stolen, but I didn't predict that someone remade it out of cake, and then it melted.
It's really very charming. The idea of a giant clock hand made.
Of course she likes that, because she's been eating so much.
It's a.
Not in a bad way, just...
Still,
I mean, it does also sound really nice, but I think then people would try to eat the Big Ben, and that would not be good.
Mistake.
The Big Ben is not often meant to be eaten. It's kind of a tourist attraction, not an eating thing. Cooper, you did not know that it was cake. It was not
that's
obvious.
easy.
Yeah, I can confirm the Big Ben is actually made out of cake. The other day, I took a train to London and I just got my spoon, went up to the Big Ben and just started spooning at the wall and just shoveling it into my mouth, just like It's like a tradition. Everyone has to do it at least once a year.
Easy?
Yes. Make another one. We'll present your wonderful wafer clock hand to the ambassador.
A wholesome solution without anyone having to go to prison.
What foreign dignitary wouldn't be delighted by a life-sized replica of a piece of one of Britain's most iconic landmarks?
Common Pokemon W. Oh, here's the ambassador.
Oh, you British, you know how to entertain, huh?
Oh, he's French, I think.
Whatever may happen, you will never exit our hearts.
So Ambassador Fox's visit went off like clockwork, and Britain's place as a friendly ally to its European neighbours was firmly re-established. We saved Britain from becoming enemies.
Layton, you're amazing.
I can't believe it. That whole wafer thing, how wasn't that just a shaggy dog story?
Ah, but you see, Shell, the truth is always stranger than fiction.
The truth is always stranger than fiction. Yes, I want to save my progress. And that's the first case done. Yeah, well, the character's from France, of course he's not going to speak British. Come on, the British accents aren't that bad. You can understand British people. I said I have to guess because I don't know accents very well. My mum, whenever I was talking with my mum would always be like pointing out this accent, that accent, every single accent ever, and she'd be like to me, what accent is that? And I'll be like, I don't know. So I just have to guess. I don't have confidence in my guesses. How did you like the basket, Show? Was it comfortable sleeping in there? Yeah, thanks, Ernest. It beats sleeping on the street, that's for sure, or worse. Anything to stay up the pound. Out of Battersea. Ugh. I'm gonna play till I can next save. I know I just did save, but I don't trust it. I don't trust the little do you want to save now thing, so I'm going to play till I can manually save and then call it a night. Well, call the stream a night. I'm not going to bed, but well, if there's anything else at all that you need, do let me know. I hear you're homeless at the moment, Cheryl. You're welcome to live here at the office for a while, if that would help. Yes, that would be a big help. This memory loss thing is really a rough deal. Rough. You can all understand me. Shut up. You're all idiots, said affectionately. I don't know who I am or where I come from. I just suddenly found myself wandering the streets. That's the first thing I remember. Oof. Until you spotted one of our flyers and decide to enlist the service of the best detective in town. Yes, that was one of the leaflets I designed that you picked up, Cheryl. Miss Layton had done absolutely no advertising at all since she set up here, you know, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. Although, we still haven't had any business. First case. Apart from a vagrant canine. Oh, well, excuse me for merely being man's best friend. Woof. Now, Shell, I didn't say I was dissatisfied. In fact, I plan to use your dogginess to the full. You do? How? Woof. Actually, maybe I don't want to know. By having you do what dogs do best. Using your nose. Follow the scent of a villain from the scene of the crime, for example. What I say, Miss Layton? What a champion idea. Yes, Shao can perform police dog duties with his heightened sense of smell. He'll be a wonderful asset to the agency. I hate to rain on your parade, but this doggie's nose knows no notable smells at all. Woof. Sorry, that's too many no's. Are you telling us you can't smell anything? Not exactly. I mean, I can smell things, but no better than a human can, I'd say. Ruff. Really? Oh, what a disappointment. I was thinking I might actually find a use for you. Oh, that's kind of mean. Katrielle. Well, sorry, I'm such a letdown. Never mind, I'm sure Shell will prove useful in other ways. Oh, there's a phone. Oh, the phone. Would you get that, would you, Cheryl? Why me? Well, if you can't help sniff out the truth, the least you can do is take phone calls for me. Are you forgetting that most people can't understand him? I'm a dog, ruff. Is there something for me to bark after every time he speaks? I'll get it. It could be someone with a job for us. Come on, Shell. Ow. What can I say? What can I set you working on, Shell? You have to pay your way somehow. Cleaning the toilet, perhaps? Or filing? No, your pause prohibits. So many tasks. Oh, I've got it. You could be the Layton Detective Agency mascot. We'll stand you outside. We'll stand you on prominent street corners, sorting for business. Oh yeah, and I'll throw in a free massage as well. Ruff. It looks like Ernest is finished on the phone. That was Inspector Hastings from Scotland Yard, miss. Inspector Hastings? Does he have a new case for us? A murder, actually? Excuse me, a what? A murder? We're not talking about a murder of crows or something? A murder, a big case at last. Oh yes, except... Well, it's not... It seems it isn't not that simple. The inspector said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. But actually, it seems it probably is a murder. Maybe. What? That's a harsh contrast to our first case. It's not that hard. Did someone get killed, or did they not, or didn't they? I don't know, but the inspector wants you to meet him at Scotland Yard immediately. A murder. That might not be a murder, but probably is a murder. Maybe. Well, it's certainly intriguing. I smell a mystery that needs unraveling. Oh, bother. What's the matter with you, Ruff? It's the last day of the Riverside Festival. That's all. I had rather hoped to invite you to accompany me to watch the show this evening, Miss Layton. Oh yes, I'd forgotten the festival was on at the moment. What kind of festival is it, Ruff? It's a London tradition. It takes place on the banks of Thames. It's a hoot show. There's street stalls serving food and drinks, and stage performances, and oh, it's all rather fun. It goes on for a whole week, but today is the last day. As the climactic finish to the festivals, tonight will be the Riverside Show of Devotion. Yeah, sounds like a real hoot. Ruff. Oh, it really is. Lots of young men and women who are in love line up on opposite banks of the Thames to face each other and declare their mutual love. Ernest, you're kind of a simp. I love you, but stop. What, in front of everyone else? Absolutely. They say that couples who declare their love at the Riverside Festival will find eternal happiness together, you see. Really? I had no idea about that part of the festival. It's jolly romantic, don't you think? I was hoping to escort Miss Layton so we could watch the show together, but now... Don't you say it happens every year? There's always next year then, isn't there? Romeo? Romeo? Perhaps not, actually. Numbers have been dwindling in recent years. You see, there's a rumour that they might even abolish the festival altogether. This may very well be our last chance to experience it. Let me submit, it does sound rather appealing. Really? The romance of it all gets you too, does it, miss? Oh, the joy. Sorry, Ernest. It's the food and drink stores you mentioned that have piqued my interest. Ruled by your hunger, not your heart. You should be a dog. Rough. Food at festivals always tastes better for some reason. Don't you think? It's the atmosphere, I suppose. I guess I couldn't agree more. It's the sharing with that makes sharing with that someone special that really does it, isn't it? Ernest, why are you like this, dude? Yes, well, we mustn't keep Inspector Hastings waiting any longer, I suppose. Come along, you two. We need to pop over to Scotland Yard. Of course, miss. Why do I need to come, Ruff? Because you need to earn your keep. You're getting free lodging here at my office, remember? Unless you prefer the street corner advertising we discussed before. I'll grab my lead. Ruff. I'm starting to think I picked the wrong agency here. Ruff. Cat is always spitting facts. Case 02, Murder on the Thames. And then as soon as it lets me save manually, I'm going to stop the stream and stuff. But yes. Food. I think it's gonna let me save manually soon. Oh, they need to speak first, of course. They love their speaking. So this is the famous Scotland Yard, is it? It's not much of a yard, and it's not in Scotland either. I'm pretty sure Scotland Yard is actually a place. It's like... it's where they do, like... there's lots of investigation stuff or something. As a dog who likes open spaces, both revelations are a bit disappointing. It's actually quite imposing, isn't it? Rough. I'll say, don't forget that the Metropolitan Police are responsible for keeping the peace across the entire city of London. This is a very special place, and not least because it's where Miss Layton and I first met. Ernest! I mean, I can't blame Ernest too much for just being in love, you know? People fall in love. He's just very open about it, and Katrielle does not seem interested in the slightest, and it's funny to make fun of him about it. It's one of my most treasured memories. Such a fateful meeting, wasn't it, miss? This is no time for reminiscing, Ernest. Inspector Hastings has a possible murder, or maybe not, he needs our help with. Come along, let's go in. Oh, sorry, miss. Right you are. Okay, can I save manually? Case codes have been added to Cat's bag. Yes, I can save manually. Okay. Okay, I do not care. Okay. Okay, let me save. I'm gonna save like 3 times to make sure it saves. That's the second save time, and then 3rd time saved. Okay, I've saved the game 3 times. We've gone through the entire first case, and with that, I'm going to end the stream here, and I'm going to thank all of you for watching, whether you chatted, lurked, whatever. It's been really fun. I've had an absolute blast this evening streaming this and talking to you guys, and I will see you all probably tomorrow for a Pokemon Sun live stream, where I'll be doing the water trial thing. But yep, until next time, goodbye